Derek Bedell, head football coach, Mayfair High School, Lakewood, California.
Cool. And how and why did you start working with E-Team Sponsor originally back in 2020? And then what has made you want to stay in the last 3 years?
Well, we'd used other platforms before, and my son, who was a player at St. John Bosco, we looked at his page and we looked at what E-Teams had done in regards to raising funds for Bosco. And while I understand we don't necessarily have the donor base in a place like Bosco has, it just seemed like a way easier platform for us to be a part of. And that the outreach from E-Teams to the student athlete and their donors and people, prospective donors, was just a lot better than we had seen in the past from the people we've been using. And so I contacted Jesse Christensen to find out exactly what was going on, and she gave me some great info. Got hooked up with you guys.
Jesse's awesome. Love working with Jesse. Now, fast forwarding to this summer, I know you had a different fundraising experience this summer. Tell me a little bit about that and using the platform that you used this summer.
Yeah, we were asked by our athletic department to change to a company that the majority of the school or majority of the programs at our school were using, and it was pretty much a disaster. We raised 1/3 of the money that we raised last year, which through E-Teams we raised a little bit over $30,000, I believe. This year we raised just about $8,500. With almost 70 players, and that was extremely disappointing. And the sad thing is that we could see it happening 2 to 3 days in, that there was going to be this issue.
Oh boy! So you had 70 plus kids, right, working with the JV varsity team, and then tell me about what happened with the freshman squad.
So we switched. It was a really poor experience with the other company. And so we switched back to E-Teams with our freshmen. We had 28 players, I believe, registered. And we raised a little over $10,000 in the first week and a half. Roughly $2,000 more than we did with the entire varsity program in a month. We did in about a week. It actually was a week. But the real staggering thing is what it was in the first couple of days. We were at $3,500 raised in 48 hours, and it took us almost 2 weeks to do that with the other company. So, I mean, it's clear to me we're not going anywhere in the future, that's for sure.
That's awesome. If you were speaking with another head football coach or even a booster club parent, right, who might be on the fence between E-Team Sponsor and another fundraising company, what exactly would you tell them and why you went back to E-Team Sponsor after using the ones that you used in the past?
Exactly what I tell them is don't make the same mistake we did. It's really simple. We made a choice. I made everybody aware of the choice, and it didn't work out for us. And that's the way it goes when you listen to some other people and you buy into the hype, I guess you want to say. And it was pretty well known. It was pretty much immediate. Within 2 to 3 days, I knew that we were going to come back and do our freshman program with E-Teams. And we're not going anywhere. The biggest thing is don't make the same mistake we did. I swear to God, if we could go back in time and change everything, I would tell the people at the school, no, not a chance. I'm not doing this. And right now, we're fighting an uphill battle to get these bills paid because of a mistake I made. And that's on me. It's not on my kids, it's not on my players, it's not on my parents. That's on me. So what are we going to do to correct it? Well, let's go back to what we're doing.
Cool. And last one, more of a fun one here. You've raised over 50 grand with E-Team Sponsor in the last 3 years, not even including this year. What have you done with that money? Have you put it to good use? I know we're sitting in a pretty new weight room here, but what other things did it go towards? And how did it affect your program in a positive way?
That's the best part about our program. Every dollar that the kids raise goes to the kids. And so we bought uniforms, we bought new equipment on the field. We use it for everyday stuff like that, footballs and weight room equipment or field equipment. But I think the biggest thing is it goes to the kids and they get to choose what they want to do with it. So we're a little bit different in that I don't decide what the spirit pack is going to be. I let the group of seniors go to the team and they can figure out. So we've spent it on things like that the kids have direct involvement in. They're the ones that raised it.
Yeah.
So while we take a small percentage that goes to the everyday operations of the football program, the cones, the footballs and stuff like that,
Yep.
I'd say 85% of it is handled by the kids via uniform, via spirit pack, stuff like that. I don't pay coaches with it. I don't buy coaches gear with it. We use other fundraising methods, fireworks booth or something like that for the coaches. So it's the kids. It's their money. They can choose.
Cool. Well, appreciate your time, man.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.